Simone Biles, Caitlin Clark, Scottie Scheffler among choices for Athlete of the Year. Story by Nancy Armour, Dan Wolkin, Sydney Henderson, Jordan Mendoza, and Mike Freeman. USA Today. Who is the Athlete of the Year? You asked. We're going to answer. USA Today Sports assembled an expert panel to break it all down. It includes national columnists Nancy Armour and Dan Wolkin, reporters Jordan Mendoza and Sydney Henderson, and editor Mike Freeman. It was another remarkable year in sports, but it was these athletes who were the best. Nancy Armour, Simone Biles. Simone Biles outdid herself. Simply getting to the Paris Olympics was a triumph in itself. Biles is 27, an age once considered positively ancient for a gymnast. 3 years earlier, she'd been forced out of much of the Tokyo Games with a case of the twisties that made her question whether she'd be able to do gymnastics again. So, yeah, Biles could have shown up in Paris, done a couple of back handsprings, and it would have been a success. But Biles didn't go to Paris for participation trophies. She went for gold, and she got it. 3 of them, in fact. Biles led the U.S. women to the team title, claimed gold in the all-around 2 days later, and won vault with a skill we might never see again. She's one of only 3 women to win 2 Olympic all-around titles, and the first to do it in non-consecutive games. Biles also won silver on floor exercise, upping her total medal count in 3 Olympics to 11. 7 of those are gold. She's now won 41 medals at the Olympics and World Championships, a lot more, than any other gymnast, male or female. These stats along with her ability to push the boundaries of gymnastics, would make Biles an obvious choice for Athlete of the Year. But she is so much more than a gymnast. Her nightmare experience in Tokyo forced a long overdue conversation on the mental health struggles many athletes have, and she continues to be a vocal advocate for therapy and prioritizing self-care. Biles has taught a masterclass on dealing with trolls, reminding everyone that living your best life is the ultimate answer to these small-minded people and bigots. She's shown how to be a good and supportive teammate, using her platform to help elevate others. The athletes who continue to loom large even when they've long since retired are those who transcend sports. Biles didn't just change gymnastics, she changed our society. She is the GOAT of GOATs, as teammate Jordan Childs called her, one of one. The Paris Olympics were the biggest sporting event of the year this year. When people look back on them, Biles will be the first name that comes to mind. Dan Wolkin, Scottie Scheffler. Early on the morning of May 17, the world's best golfer was arrested in a snarl of traffic while trying to get to Valhalla Golf Club before the second round of the PGA Championship. After spending a little more than an hour in jail and enduring the most surreal and distressing experience of his life, straight-laced Scottie Scheffler got back to the course for his 10:08 a.m. tee time and proceeded to shoot a cool 66. Though Scheffler didn't win the tournament, nor does the arrest alone make him my Athlete of the Year, the round he played that day was emblematic of how unflappable, how dominant, and, of course, how talented he was in 2024. Though Scheffler is never going to have Tiger Woods' key rating off the course or make non-golf fans tune in when he's in contention, what he accomplished this year is as close to Tiger-like as anything we've seen since his run in the early 2000s. In 21 PGA Tour sanctioned events, Scheffler won 9 times, including his second Masters, the Players, the year-end FedEx Cup, and the Olympic gold medal. He racked up another 9 top 10 finishes and didn't miss a cut. His scoring average for the season was 68.65, nearly half a shot per round better than no. 2-ranked Xander Schauffele. In the advanced strokes gained metrics, he was no. 1 by a mind-blowing margin in approaching the green, no. 2 off the tee, and no. 17 around the greens. If he was a little bit better at putting, he ranked no. 77 in strokes gained, he might never lose. And that's not too much of an exaggeration. The level of consistency is just staggering, and the scary part is Scheffler has gotten better every year he's been on the tour. And at age 28, he may not have even reached his peak. There's no doubt that Rory McIlroy and Brooks Koepka have been the 2 defining golfers of the post-Tiger era. With 4 and 5 majors, respectively, they still have a little breathing room over Scheffler, who just has his 2 Masters titles.